Nothing else you'll experience
Now
a
I'm
small...
going with the shop.
Sorry. I'm a little rascal.
You are you're a big rascal.
I have to have like a plan for route so I know where we are for footage and what have you. But today, obviously, I planned the route out with Mark. I don't know where he is though.
He's not.
He should come back round the back and round the hangar that way. So I'll tell you where to look out for him. I'm going to start the plane, and then I'll have to ask for permission to move, and then we'll taxi around the corner, and then we'll stop and wait for Mark, and then I'll hop in the back, and then we'll be off.
Right.
Okay. So what I do?
How do you ask permission? You better get you.
Yeah, you've got to have the radios on. So do you want to put your headset on now?
This one is actually going to be Mark's, isn't it?
Yes.
Leeds Tower Golf Bravo Zulu Lima Hotel at Multiflight West. Request taxi.
Golf Bravo Zulu Lima Hotel, Leeds Tower, hello, taxi on point Lima 1 via Golf and Lima, report ready for departure.
Lima 1 via Golf and Lima, report ready for departure, Golf Lima Hotel.
Golf Lima Hotel, caution on taxiways Golf and Lima due to the isolated frost patches.
We'll go look for ice. Right. Right, you comfortable, Mum?
Absolutely, thanks.
Great, okay. So unfortunately I can't see a thing, so I'm going to put on the demist.
Yeah.
We'll leave the cabin heat off for safety reasons.
No problem.
Okay. What I would say, Mum, is don't worry too much about the filming, because that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm just taking a little bit to send to my brother, to make him jealous.
Oh, bless him. So yeah, it all sounds really technical, but because there basically is only one route to get to the runway, so actually...
It's not that hugely busy, is it?
It's not, no, it's only little Leeds Bradford. Although having a completely misty window isn't ideal, I have to say.
Can you see over the top?
I can see, yeah, all good. Can you see, Mum? That's the...
Not from this position, but I'm quite low down in the seat here, aren't I?
Why don't you boost your seat
No,
up?
it's okay, because I'm not going to be sitting here long, and then Mark would have to change it again.
Well, he does it in seconds.
That's fine, okay.
Yeah, I think we're all set.
All we need is a pilot.
All we need is a pilot.
I don't suppose you can communicate with him.
No. I'll let them know that we're good to go. It doesn't look as though there's any traffic, so we might just be... We'll get clearance, and then we'll just have to wait for Mark wherever we end up. Golf Lima Hotel at Lima 1, ready to depart.
Golf Lima Hotel by Lima 1, line up and wait, runway 32.
Line up and wait, runway 32, Golf Lima Hotel. Right, so they've cleared us onto the runway. Can you just keep an eye on that building, please?
I am doing.
It's not unusual because it's such a small regional area and there's no traffic. They're quite relaxed with stuff like that.
So what are you doing?
So I'm just going to have to get us out there, and then Mark will see that we're out and ready and run out. It's not the first time I've been in this position, to be honest, otherwise I'd be feeling the pressure. Any sign?
No.
He's going to have to leg it.
hasn't he?
Don't worry, it's not unusual.
I don't suppose you can communicate with him in any way, can you?
Golf Hotel right turn out, runway 32, wind to creation 3301 to north, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, right hand, runway 32, Golf Lima Hotel. There is something you should know about Mark, actually, Mum.
Yeah.
Well, he's not coming.
He's not coming?
He's not coming.
Are you doing it?
Doing what?
Are you flying us?
I may be flying us, yes. Peter Peter in the green. Rotate at 60.
Good grief, Dan, you didn't tell me this.
I may have neglected to tell you a few things.
You cheeky thing.
300 feet. Fail checks, flaps are up.
Good gracious
Engine T's and
me.
P's still in green. Landing lights can come off. Alignment looks good. Feet,
Wow, Dan.
clear to the right, turn to the right. Right,
So had you planned this all along?
I may have done some planning, yes.
You cheeky boy.
Sorry, Mum. Are you alright?
Fine, I'm just getting my glasses out.
So we're clear not above 2,000 feet, so I'm just going to climb till we're at a safe altitude.
Does Steph know?
Of course she does, yeah. 1,800 feet, levelling out. Fire back. The place you can see ahead is Harrogate.
Oh, yes. Renwick Hill.
Yep.
Just about to see where MC is.
Yeah, well, we can take a future flight to Emsey. Don't you worry.
I didn't even know you could fly. Is that something else you haven't been telling me?
Yeah, I've had to hide it for the best part of 2 years.
You cheeky boy. So when you took Steph, did you pilot it then?
Yeah, I did. I'm just going to give Leeds. So this is it now. It's nice and smooth.
It's amazing, Dan.
It's lovely, isn't it? It's like nothing else you'll experience
Now
a
I'm
small.
over the shock.
Sorry, I'm a little rascal.
You are well, you're a big rascal.
Well, obviously, if you're going to learn to fly, Mum, I've got it from somewhere, haven't I? I assumed I got it from Dad's.
He actually didn't show any ambition to fly once he got to. I think he had a problem with his eyes.
Yeah, well,
So he sort of went off that idea then.
he said that he wanted to join the.
Yeah, he failed the medical because of his risk of detached retina.
Yeah.
Go that high, but.
Right.
So you are actually working towards your pilot's license.
No, I'm fully qualified. I'm a fully qualified private pilot.
You didn't even tell me that.
We're currently en route to Goldsborough.
Right.
So you should, in a little while, I'll point it out, be able to see Goldsborough Hall out your window. And what I'm going to do...
So all that malarkey about me sitting there,
Oh, it's all lies. All terrible lies.
and that's why you were keen to get my seat up.
I was, so you could actually see what was going on.
And you'd set Mark up as well.
Oh yeah, Mark knew. I had to phone him ahead of time. Bless him for playing along.
My goodness me.
I'm a little
I'll
rascal.
never trust you again.
No. Right,
Well, I will.
so it's down there is Goldsborough, so you should be able to see, hopefully, a little village at some point.
Yep, I can see the village.
And then hopefully.
I can see the A1.
So Goldsborough Hall has that string of trees in the back garden.
Yes.
You can see it standing up actually, that square building there, can you see?
Yes.
So that's where Steph and I got married.
It was.
Almost a decade ago, a decade this year.
Was Hannah in on this?
No, she doesn't know. Martin doesn't know. I couldn't tell Martin. Martin would tell you. And he would worry.
Oh, it's a shame your granddad wasn't around to see.
I know, I've been thinking of him. It's a real shame. He would have loved it up here. And like, you can touch down there and go to the museum.
Wow.
Be a nice day out, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I've never been to the museum.
No, right. I know it's there, and I know it's supposed to be good, but I've never been flying over Elvington shortly, so you can have a look down and see the sights. Right, so we've got York over this side, so let's see what we can see.
See the train station, well, the train line.
Yeah, you can see the train line off your window. I think most of the interesting stuff will be on my side, so if you have a look. There's York Minster. Right, but can you see there?
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah. It looks quite small from the
It does. I've always thought it looks tiny from up here.
Golf Lima Hotel, report the right base runway 32.
Right, base runway 32, Golf Lima Hotel.
Golf Lima Hotel, contact the tower 120.305 for base.
Contact tower 120.305, goodbye, Golf Lima Hotel. Final runway 32, Golf Lima Hotel.
Golf Lima Hotel, runway 32, wind 320 degrees, 10 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 32, Golf Lima Hotel. So we've got 2 white lights and 2 red lights ahead, and that means we're perfect.
Excellent.
It's 5 knots. Perfect. Good setup.
Golf at Lima Hotel, vacate left, taxi Lima, taxi multi-flight west via Lima and Golf.
Multi-flight west via Lima and Golf. Golf Lima Hotel.
Golf Lima Hotel, just caution on taxi Lima and Golf due to isolated frost patches.
Roger, Golf Lima Hotel.
Air 6 Delta Juliet, push the start please, and stand 9.
Ryanair 6, Delta Juliet, leads to tower, push and start cruise, face east.
That bloody Mark never came out, did he?
Air 6 Delta Juliet.
Oh, well, have you been holding your headset like that the entire
Well,
time?
it's just, it's not tight on my ears, so I can't hear
Dear,
you.
we should have adjusted it, shouldn't we?
No problem, no problem.
Never mind.
I wasn't doing anything else with my hands. Wow. I'm speechless. The times I've flown from Leeds Bradford Airport, I never thought I'd come with one of my sons in a plane.
Yeah. Well, I could have learned to fly for cheaper elsewhere, but I really wanted to learn in a proper controlled airspace because it's A, safer, and B, a lot of people who fly from like fields with only a radio tower really struggle when they then migrate to a proper airport because you need to have clearances to get into a controlled area like this, and they can be quite scary.
You've got to know what you're doing, that's for sure. There's lots of things to juggle at the same time.
Yeah. I think we're coming off this way.
The lights are on this plane. Does it mean they're either coming or going?
Golf Lima Hotel. To confirm, vacate via Golf and Golf Alpha.
Golf Lima Hotel, affirm.
Yeah, so we're just going to hop up here. What I'll do, I'll go down to the fuel pumps down there watching the wings. I don't want to wingtip this guy over here. And then I'll do a bit of an about turn because they might need to fuel the tanks at some point. Okay.
Wow.
How was that then, Mum?
Amazing, absolutely amazing. It was all a bit of a shock, particularly when we said that Mark's not coming. And I didn't know anything about the fact that you learned to fly a plane. I was thinking, what's happening?
Oh dear, Mum. That's what happens when you have too many sons. One of them's gonna be a monkey.
I mean, I had not a clue until you mentioned it to me. I mean, because I didn't even know when you and Steph went out for the day what you'd done.
No.
Didn't know a thing. And then the first thing I knew is when I got the card. So I took it at face value. Oh, somebody's going to take us up on a plane. Yeah, I fitted that in with your work. So.
Yeah. So I actually don't work for them. I've only ever been a student.
You're a bit of a bugger, really, aren't you?
I'm a bit of a buggy, yeah. That I am.
Cheeky boy.